Hey, what's going on, Dream Team? This is Sean here with LTD. Totally stoked to present to you guys the first production run of the 2017 Elite harnesses that came out from Mystic. And we've been looking forward to them. We heard a lot of buzz. We got to see them a little bit a while ago, and they're here finally. And we couldn't be more thrilled to present these to you. So there's going to be a lot of questions as which one would be better to them. So I have two to present to you today, and we can talk about the differences and similarities and which harness is ultimately right for you, right? So without further ado, let's start off with the new 2017. It's called the Mystic Legend. So the Legend is completely innovative and redesigned this year. New to the market. It's the first one I've ever seen that actually has a foam back instead of the neoprene. So they eliminate the neoprene, embedded this foam core into it. It does a few significant benefits, I suppose, over the older style harnesses out there. One, and most importantly, is it reduces the amount of water weight that's retained in the harness. So if you're in a light wind area, like we are here in Destin, and you're wanting to kite the most you possibly can, but you're not committing to your diet or whatever, this harness can actually save you 5 to 7 pounds after it gets wet versus some of the other neoprene style models that are on the market right now. So tremendous weight savings overall. Couple pounds there, it's going to make the difference of your session or just sitting on the beach, right? So on the back they kind of did like a faux carbon. It has a pretty good look. This harness specifically is in the color blue, as you can see. They also have it in a green, a light gray, and a black, so multiple color selection depending on your preference. The spreader bar is a little bit different this year, so they kind of shortened it up and they used the ion style buckle in and out. So security is at the forefront of this harness. It really does lock into place, and it's never coming out until you actually disengage it. The harness is going to come with the hook knife, and that's very important. Sometimes you buy harnesses and they don't actually come with that. There's also the handle pass or handhold leash that's going to be on the back of the harness here. So again, this might be the right harness for you guys if you're in a light wind area, or the other benefit to it is it really doesn't ride up. It honestly does not ride up. You can't really beat this harness as far as that goes. So if you're having a problem, let's say right now with your current harness and it's riding up into your armpits almost, this is probably the harness to get because this has the most hold down that we've seen from any harness. A lot of support, kind of a taller back versus the next model. So the next model we're moving into is the new Majestic X. Oh yeah. So we've been telling people about this one for a little while, and we say, hey, don't buy any composite or hard shell harnesses that are out there right now. Wait till you see this, and it's here, and we couldn't be more impressed with the final production run of this bad boy right here. So what makes this different, more special, and definitely higher quality than any other hard shell harness on the market right now is its proprietary carbon fiber design. So carbon fiber is typically known to be very stiff. However, they got a special weave in here that actually allows for some torsion and deflection. So as you move with your body, especially in a wave or if you're doing a fast spin rotation, this is actually going to kind of contour and stay with your back. So it gives you that minimum pinching effect and ultimate support. Now, horizontally, it has a lot of strength to it, so it doesn't really give in, but it has enough flex into it that you won't have that effect that you have on a lot of the shell harnesses out there right now where they're actually breaking the back plates. Don't think we're going to see that with this. These guys did a lot of R&D on this, and they're very stoked to present the product to you at this time. They call it the bionic core frame, so it's got that lateral support for you, and it's got a kind of a suspension system back here. So a little bit of memory foam is what I can feel. I'm not entirely certain on that, but it feels like there is some memory foam that you did find in the traditional Majestic waist harnesses, so that's great. And they do have the foam insides here, so it is going to have some of that hold down properties. The hard shells are really kind of known for those not riding up to begin with, so them increasing and inputting that instead of just having neoprene on the sides, I don't think we're going to have a problem here at all. It's going to be a great harness for anybody that's looking for a premium offering in the harness department, something that they'll buy and never have to reissue or repurpose a harness ever again. The Majestic X is the one to get. I mean, this is the top of the chain right here. Spreader bar, it has the new 4.0 clicker system. So this is much improved over the past few years. It's easy engagement in and out. You can actually see how the mechanism works and you can understand it finally. It has a front position safety leash for those people that are new into the sport. You hook your safety to here, and that way when the kite does eject, you're not getting pulled backwards and be pulled underneath the water, which is very common with the handle pass style leashes that are in the back. Yeah, so easy engage and disengage on the harness. This is the Majestic X. This one retails for $429, but a great value because it's the last harness you're ever going to buy. So tremendous value. I recommend coming in, fitting one on, giving it a try. We're going to have some demo models here if you're local or visiting the Destin area. Come check it out. Ride the Majestic X. And then the Legend harness is coming in at a great price point at only $279. So give us a call, like us on Facebook, and we'll see you on the water.